Hey everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to take a look at the Instafire Firestarter. Alright, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to take a look at this Instafire Firestarter. Now if you remember, I don't know, gosh, I think it was season 7. These guys were on Shark Tank with this Firestarter, and there's the little logo from it. Basically what this is a natural, non-stinky, non-toxic fire starter. Basically it can start pretty much wet wood, wet or damp wood. It's a patented blend of volcanic rock, wood pellets, and paraffin wax. And it can provide a kind of a clean, safe, environmentally friendly way to light a fire. If you're new to making tinder or new to the outdoors, or you're just a casual camper and you don't feel like going around and worrying about, do I have tinder, can I make it, can I start a fire with it? So it's kind of something for maybe somebody who's new, as opposed to somebody who's rather well seasoned in the outdoors and would probably laugh at something like that because they could make a tinder out of pretty much anything. Alright, so we're going to open it up. And I got my little homemade rocket stove back there. We're going to open this up and take a look at what it looks like. Okay. It says it lights up to 4 fires. And it says to use like a 1/4 cup. Personally, I wouldn't use that much. I probably wouldn't. Let's dump some of this out here. And there's a little, I want to get a little pellet in there of wood. I'm mixing around to make sure everything's in there. Yep, we got everything. Wanted to make sure nothing's settled on the bottom. So there you go. And like I said, it's paraffin wax and volcanic rock and wood pellets. So we'll zoom in on that. That is what it looks like. It's basically just little granules. It doesn't have that, you know, horrible smell from something that might be a little more toxic. Doesn't have that smell or anything, you know, it's just simple little ash and what looks like little rocks almost. So we're going to try out a couple of tests with it, and I'm going to divide it here into a bunch of different little piles because I don't want it to catch. There, we're going to try 3 different ways to light it. Now the first way is the obvious way. We're going to try a match. And there you go. Works great. Okay? The next way we're going to try it is, of course, with a lighter. And if a match works, I'm pretty sure if I can get my lighter to stay lit, a lighter will too. There you go. Alright. And the last way we're going to do it is with a ferro rod and my little Buck 632 Mesa. And by the way, folks, if you have a Walmart near you and you can pick one of these up, they're like $45, I believe. They're made in the USA. They're the 632 Buck Mesa. These things are awesome knives. It's a really, really nice knife. I was really impressed with it. So, this might take a little longer. Some people have reported that it's hard to light this with a ferro rod, but there you go. It's lit. Yeah, some people did say it was kind of difficult with a ferro rod. I didn't have too much trouble there. And as you can see, it kind of just degrades into a little ash. Supposedly the ash is non-toxic, and it just degrades into nothing into the environment, so it's safe to, that looks like it has a little more left in it. Let's throw everything together, make a nice big fire, because we're pyros here. Anyway, that is the Instafire Firestarter. It's a pretty basic item, you know, and for those of us that are a little more experienced, that maybe carry fat wood or other tinder with us, or could find tinder in the wilderness, it's not really a product for us. But the idea of my channel is also to help new people who are getting into outdoors, bushcraft, survival, prepping, to give them a little bit of a heads up on things that work pretty well for them too. So this might really be something that could come in handy for you. And that's about it for today. So check it out. I got this at Walmart. It's available pretty much in Target. There are a bunch of places. I believe when they were on Shark Tank, they got the deal to be in a bunch of different stores. And, gosh, I forget the price. Oh, well, I'll put the price in the description down below. And it's a pretty handy item. I mean, you know, you saw how easily it lit. It's not too big, not heavy at all. And, you know, even if I use that, I can tape that right back up or put a little Ranger band on it, and I'm good till my next fire. So anyway, thanks for visiting. That's the Instafire Firestarter, and we will talk to you guys again soon.